Good evening, guys. I'm gonna do a new video for my YouTube. I'm gonna be talking about my quick Ohio trip that I went on this past week/weekend. I hope everyone's doing great though. So let me start off on. I went to go see my friend Jackie, obviously, and her two kids. Obviously, as most of you guys know, I went this past Wednesday, the 20th. So it was a good trip. Obviously, I left Wednesday, that Wednesday night, pretty much. So it was a long trip. Obviously, it was over. I think. Well, I think on the way down, it was like 9 hours and like 30 something, maybe 35 minutes. I think it was. So, but yeah, it was a long drive down, obviously. Which was okay with me. Obviously, I left around 10:55, I think, at night. So basically, I went through Western Mass, down through like Connecticut, upstate New York. I didn't go through like New York City, obviously, and the George Washington Bridge. I passed all that pretty much. I made a couple of stops in New York and Pennsylvania for gas, obviously. I know one was in Fitzgill, New York. I'm not sure if that's the name of it, but I know I stopped at a gas station there. So that was pretty eventful. It was like around, I think, 2:30 in the morning, probably, or 2 o'clock in the morning, something like that. So it went pretty well though. Obviously at that time the roads weren't very busy. Actually that whole night the roads weren't that busy because it was a Wednesday night, obviously. But it was a pretty easy drive down, but it was very tiring, obviously. But yeah, I did make a couple of stops. I think one or two, or yeah, I think it was one in New York and then two in Pennsylvania, mainly for gas and food, pretty much. The gas wasn't too bad. I paid like around 60 something dollars and 70 something dollars, and I think like 82 something. So it wasn't too that bad and expensive. But it was a good journey down. Obviously, I was really tired after that long long drive. Obviously, it was long, obviously, but I got to, well, after I went through Western Mass, obviously, as I already said, and then I went through like New York, Pennsylvania, obviously, and then I went through um, West Virginia. I think West Virginia, obviously, I went through past Weirton, I think, but I'm not sure for sure. But I know I went through West Virginia. But yeah, so I got there around 9:35 maybe in Ohio. So that was a long trip. I did drive around a little bit, in Steubenville a little bit. So, I got some memories back from when I lived there pretty much in 2013 with Sarah Creeley, obviously my stupid ex, who I cannot stand, obviously. But yeah, it did kind of feel good on being back because it was like my own like stomping grounds. I did have some friends there, obviously. But yeah, it was a pretty good trip. But basically that day, I didn't do very much. I basically checked into like my hotel pretty much around. Well, I had to wait a while because of the check-in time was at 3 p.m. But I got to check in early around 12 something maybe or 1 something. So it wasn't too bad. I had some issues with my bank card. I don't remember what it was. Um, but but yeah, it was. But yeah, I had to wait a while though, for about an hour or 30 minutes. Until that got like situated, pretty much. So it wasn't like too bad, I would say. So but yeah, the first day, basically, I just, like relaxed. I talked with Jackie's two kids, obviously, Emma and Jazzy, who I'm very close with. Obviously, they're basically my stepkids, pretty much. As much guys know, I've liked Jackie for over 9 years. She has two, beautiful kids, who's 14 and 8, almost 9. So it was so good, seeing them obviously like on the trip. I got to see them the next day. So basically, I got to Ohio on that Thursday morning, and then I stayed until Saturday, pretty much Saturday morning. Um, so then basically, Friday, we hung out, me, Jackie, and the kids hung out at the Robinson Mall, obviously. Well, first, I think we got lunch at, oh no, first we got to go get the girls' like nails done, pretty much. It was just the kids, pretty much, the oldest and the youngest, and the oldest is boyfriend, who was really, really great. He's an awesome, awesome guy. I'm so happy that they're together and stuff like that. They're very, very cute together. I hope they last, a long time. They're very cute together. Very, very lovey-dovey, but I don't mind it because I like seeing it. It's really adorable and cute. So it definitely brought back some memories on my early childhood years and teenage years, obviously. But they're such a cute couple. But it was so great seeing them, so happy and in love, obviously, and stuff like that. They're so cute together. They're so adorable. Um, they're like a perfect, couple, pretty much in my mind. But yeah, he's a great kid. He's a great, good guy. So I hope they'll last, a long time. Obviously, we'll see. But we don't know like what the future will hold, obviously. But yeah. So Friday we went to the nail place we're in West Virginia, not too far away, right over the bridge from Steubenville, like pretty much. So I think that was my first time in Weirton, actually. So it is a cute little town in West Virginia. It's not very busy, obviously. Very cute little town though. So after they got the nails done, basically, we went out to lunch to Golden Corral. It was a lot of fun in PA, actually, which is it was right outside of the Pittsburgh area. So it was really close to the mall, to the Robinson Mall. So that was a lot of fun. The lunch was really good. So we had so it was a great time. So it was Jackie, me, and then the kids, pretty much. So it was a lot of fun. So we had a uh, good lunch, pretty much, at Golden Corral. So that's my first time actually being there, actually. So the food was really, really good. We had a really good, nice server named TJ, I think his name was, but he was really nice. But yeah, so lunch was pretty good. After that, basically, we went to the mall. We did a lot of shopping that day for Jackie and the kids. Obviously, I got a couple of things for the kids and stuff like that, and boyfriend, obviously. So that was really good. I got them a couple of things and stuff like that. So yeah, we were out that day for basically a 9 or 8 or 9 hours. So we left at like, I think, 12:15 from Jackie's apartment. So yeah, so we were out for like a long time, pretty much that day. So that was a very exhausting day, I would say, but it was very, very successful though. It was so good seeing them that day. They're just great kids. I think Jackie got a little bit tired, obviously, after that, because it was a long day for all of us, pretty much. So we were out pretty much all day at the nail salon, obviously, and then lunch, and then the mall for a couple of hours. I think 2 hours, 3 hours, something like that. So, but yeah. So then on the next day, pretty much, we went to. Oh no, back 1 second actually. We actually went swimming at my hotel actually. My hotel had a pool, so that was pretty awesome. So us and Jackie and me and the kids all swam in the pool. So it wasn't like a deep pool. It was from like 3 feet to 5 feet, pretty much. So it was a pretty nice pool though, but we did have some fun. Obviously, it was some fun, or it was fun, obviously. But yeah, we had some fun. Like swimming, obviously. But yeah, it was fun. So then the next day, pretty much, Jackie didn't come with us to the trampoline park. Basically, I was a guardian that day. I took the kids to Urban Air in Pittsburgh or outside of Pittsburgh. Which is a trampoline park. It was a lot of fun. So we had a lot of fun. So we're there for like, I think a couple, 1 or 2, I think 2 hours, 2 hours, maybe an hour and a half, maybe. But it was a lot of fun. So we did like a lot of jumping, obviously, and then we went to the mall afterwards, actually. So that was a lot of fun. Back to the Robinson Mall. So we did some more shopping. So that was fun. Got them a couple more things. Went shopping and had lunch at the mall. So walked around a lot. The girls and the girls and boyfriend tried on a lot of stuff. So and they got a couple of things. So obviously I paid for some of the things. I love helping people out. Obviously, it was so good seeing them happy and stuff like that. So they were very, very happy. Obviously, I really, really, really enjoyed seeing their faces, being happy and stuff like that. So that was really nice to see. Plus they're great kids. Obviously, they do like a lot of things. So it was fun. A fun day at the mall. So after the mall, we basically I think we went back to the hotel. I think, yeah, I think we swam again. So it was just me, obviously, watching the kids. That was fun. I was the guardian, obviously. So it was really fun watching them swim. I didn't swim that day because um, I just didn't want to, pretty much, but I just watched them swim. The oldest, the youngest, and then the oldest is boyfriend. So who's a great guy. So yeah, it was very successful day. After swimming, we did go back to my room. We talked a little bit and stuff like that, and we wanted, to go out again, actually. So we went over to West Virginia, actually, to Weirton again, and we went and got some bubble tea. So that was a lot of fun. Very, 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 very good place in Weirton. Very, very good like bubble tea place. I forgot the name of it, but an Asian guy is the owner, I think. But yeah, he was really nice. But that place is so good. Oh my god, I had like a strawberry boba tea. It was, or strawberry cream, something like that. But I don't remember the name of it. But it was really, 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 really good. I highly recommend it if you're in the Weirton, West Virginia area. Or Steubenville area, obviously. So. But yeah, this boba tea was phenomenal. Really, 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 really good. So I paid for all of us, obviously. And then basically, we went to Gabe's. It's a clothing store, a cheap clothing store, pretty much. And then the kids got some more clothing, pretty much. So which I paid for, obviously. Which was felt great, like getting them clothing and stuff like that they need, pretty much. So yeah, it was a really, 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 really great trip. That was basically the last thing that we did that day was Gabe's. So and then basically I took them home to Jackie's apartment. We had a great day that day. Obviously I was kind of down too because I didn't really like want to leave either because I missed I was gonna like miss them a lot, because they're such great kids. We had such a great time down there. Um, uh, I've actually known the oldest since she was like 4 years old. When she was a little kid, pretty much, she would always come onto the video chat with me and Jackie back in 2013 and 14 and 15 and the last couple of years, obviously. So, it just sucks. I really missed them. Like when I left, I really missed them a whole lot. They're great kids, obviously. Obviously, they both see me as stepdad, which I am so blessed to have them like in my life. Obviously, they both talk to me mostly every day, I would say. The youngest, not so much, but the oldest one talks to me a lot. She has bipolar, unfortunately. Which really sucks and it's really sad, obviously. So that's really a downfall. I feel so bad for her, but thankfully she's a therapist. But I'm not really gonna go into that area because it's personal, obviously. But on her part, um, but yeah, it was a phenomenal trip. I still miss them right now. Obviously, I miss them all the time. I'm really blessed to have them, all of them in my life. Jackie, obviously, and then the kids and the boyfriend, who's phenomenal, really great kid. He has like a good head like on his shoulders. But yeah, so after that Friday, after I took him home, pretty much I went back to the hotel, pretty much, and like relaxed and just fell asleep early. I think, and then I got up early the next day, pretty much. You know, I got up the next day, pretty much. So pretty much, yeah, that's what happened. I left the next morning, pretty much, Saturday morning, pretty much. I left at like 8 something, 9 something maybe. Um, and then I checked out, obviously, of the hotel room. Um, so the hotel was really, 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 really great. Very, very nice hotel. I highly recommend it. It's in Steubenville, obviously. So I highly recommend it. It was a great place. Um, um, so yeah, it was a fun place. So the hotel was really, really great. So it was great. A great trip, great fast trip. Obviously. So it was a lot of fun. I definitely still miss them. I'm not sure when I'm gonna go down next. Obviously, I'm not sure when that's gonna happen. I hope to head down sometime soon. I have no idea because they start up school pretty soon in August, like late August. So I think like the 22nd or 23rd or 24th. Emma's the oldest is going into high school for freshman year. And then I think boyfriend is going to a different school actually. So that really sucks for them. I feel so bad for them. So we'll see what happens. But I know they do want to go to the Georgia for 2 days for to see or like a meeting for one of the famous TikTok people, Paige from Georgia, obviously, Jackie's big crush. Unfortunately, I think Jackie is a lesbian, and unfortunately, or she's bi. But I really wish that she would give me, a chance. Obviously, her kids really want us to get, to be together and stuff like that. It just sucks. I really wish that she would see the good in me, and give me a chance. Obviously, imagine, imagine like um, she would see us, like together, like we'd be like so happy and stuff like that, and our kids would be so happy and stuff like that. You know, we would actually live, live a good life. Obviously, her oldest actually thinks she has BPD, borderline depression disorder, but it's not for sure, obviously. But that's what her guess is because I don't know. She's been acting kind of weird and yeah, and stuff like that. And I just wish she would give me a chance. Pretty much, it really sucks, but it is what it is. Obviously, I'm still gonna be here for her kids. Obviously, like regardless, pretty much, even though that we're not dating, they both, the two kids see me as stepdad. Actually, the boyfriend does too. Actually, because since his father is not in his life either, it's really 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 sad. I think because of drugs, I think, but it just sucks for all of them, but yeah, I'm gonna be like in their lives pretty much like regardless, like what they say, I'm so blessed to have them in my life, obviously. Obviously, I'm so blessed to have them like in my life. They're great kids. I'm really blessed to have them in my life, and hopefully one day Jackie will see what she's missing out on. Pretty much, I would love to um, date her. Obviously, I wish she would give me a chance. Obviously, but I think that really about wraps up for the video, guys. That was my trip. Um, um, as I said, I did drive back on Saturday morning, from like 9 o'clock to like 7:30. I got back home to my apartment at 7:30 at night, pretty much. So it was a long drive back, but I was very like motivated actually, and I never fell asleep obviously at the wheel, and it was a great trip back. But I definitely want to go down again. I'm not sure when next. Maybe for Thanksgiving or probably not Christmas, but I would love to go down maybe sometime next summer maybe, or whenever I get another vacation. I definitely want to head down again, and go see the kids and have, another fun couple of days with them. That was a lot of fun. It was so great seeing them in person. Well, actually in person, even though we, have seen each other on Facebook for many, 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 many years through Messenger and video chat. So it was so great seeing. It was so great seeing you guys. Love you guys, obviously. To the kids, I love you guys very much. And as you know, I see them as my stepkids pretty much. So they're great kids, and so proud. I'm so proud of you guys. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great rest of the night. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.